Hi Pisces, welcome to your tarot forecast for December 2025. Now, the timestamp to your reading is in the description below if you like to just go ahead and skip ahead. Now, I post astrology updates and monthly tarot readings for every sign, and I also offer private readings if you're looking for something deeper and more personal, which you can find that in the description, the private reading part in the description below. Now, this is a general reading, so as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and save the video to check back, throughout the month and see how everything plays out for you. All right, let's go ahead and get into your December, starting off with your first card here. The energy you're bringing into December, you have the Four of Cups. Now, you may be entertaining the month feeling a little bit emotionally disconnected here, like something's missing, but you can't quite name it. Now, the Four of Cups suggests some emotional burnout or disinterest, maybe from, routines that no longer excite you or from feeling let down by a recent experience. Now, there's a sense that you're craving more, more meaning, more connection, more spark, but you're not sure where to find it just yet. Now, this is your invitation to stop, numbing and start noticing, what are you truly longing for here? Just like this individual's face, wondering and longing to, find out what you're truly longing for. Then the main theme of the month is the Nine of Pentacles. Now, December puts the spotlight on self-worth and independence. The Nine of Pentacles asks, can you truly enjoy what you've built for yourself, or are you still looking outside for validation? Now, this is a beautiful card for self-sufficiency, comfort, and ease, but only if only if it fully clicks when you allow yourself to feel deserving of those things. So you're being encouraged to take pride in how far you've come and to create, that space for your desires, not just, your responsibilities here. Then the third card you have is the challenge to work through December. And you do have the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the challenge this month comes from overworking or feeling like no matter how much effort you put in, the outcome never feels, quite enough. So you may struggle with perfectionism or a sense that you're constantly chasing an invisible finish line. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is a reminder, progress is still progress, even when it's slow and imperfect. You don't have to earn your rest or your joy here. So don't miss the beauty of, the present by constantly, fixing or proving. And yeah, so none of that. Okay, Pisces. Alrighty. Now, picking up your card for the opportunity to embrace, you do have the Chariot here. And here's here's your power card for this month. The Chariot, you can essentially move forward. Even look at the card, there's movement within the card here. So you can move forward even if things feel uncertain. This energy does support momentum, focus, and confidence. Now, if there's something you've been waiting to pursue or reclaim, now's the time to take that small but intentional step. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to know the whole path to start moving forward. You just have to trust in your ability to navigate as you go. You've done the inner work, and now it's about, honoring what that work has, prepared you for with the Chariot card here. Now, the guidance for moving forward, you do have the Five of Pentacles. Now, if fear, if fear of scarcity, abandonment, or not even being good enough starts creeping in, notice it, all right? Notice it, but don't let it run the show. So the Five of Pentacles speaks to, old emotional wounds, feeling shut out, unsupported, and unworthy. I mean, look at the vibe of the card already, right? Now, these feelings may surface this month, but they are not your, listen, they're not your reality, okay? They might resurface, but they're not your reality. They're just your history asking you for it to be healed here. So reach out if you do need support. And just remember, Pisces, you're not alone and you don't have to carry it all by yourself, okay? So just remember that. Then with your Oracle card message here, you have breath work, and it says, allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. Now, this card is your permission slip to want more. And that could be more freedom, more exploration, more joy. You may have been, playing it safe recently or over the months, however long, but staying in situations out of habit or duty, it, basically like your spirit wants to stretch. All right. You want, like, yeah, basically you want to expand. You want to like feel like you can stretch out. Now, this card is asking you to like try something new, take a breath and ask, what if I followed, the feeling of curiosity instead of the pressure to get it right? Now, you don't have to commit to anything here. This is more about, trying things on and giving yourself space to like dream again. So when, life starts to feel a little bit tight or closed off and like restricted, come back to your breath, right? There's always room to expand. So deep breath in and expansion. All right, Pisces. So December is asking you to, stop minimizing your needs and start exploring what truly brings you alive here. You've been working hard, but now it's time to reconnect with the why behind it all. All right. So why have you been working so hard? So let yourself be, supported. Let yourself be curious and let yourself, grow beyond what's expected of you and, into what's even possibly calling you in, calling for you, calling you, calling. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for being here. Let me know how this lands for you, or come back at the end of the month and share what played out. Remember, I also post weekly astrology updates and more. So hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications if you haven't yet. I do hope you have a great December that feels totally free, centered in your heart, and full of growth, all right? You deserve that space. All right, till next time, take care, Pisces, and bye.